Let's go, 2 claps. A little louder, 2 claps. All right, first things first, when he's talking, I see some of you guys still looking on the floor. Number 1, we need eyes. If a coach is talking to you, give him your eyes. And then take that and go home, and when your parents talk to you, look at them in the eye. When your teacher talks to you, look at them in the eye. So right now, I'm not having a conversation with 192 kids. I'm having a conversation with you, with you, with you. It's a one-on-one conversation. That's how you should approach it every time your coach talks to you. It's a one-on-one conversation. What can I get out of this conversation to make me a better player? And that's why you should be here. I look around, I see 192 kids who want to get better. To me, I'm freaking fired up. I'm fired up. If that doesn't fire you up, you're probably in the wrong place. You should be fired up. But with that, you got to think, what am I going to do to separate myself? How many people here want to be college basketball players, have aspirations of that? So I see 192 hands. That's good. That's really good. But you need to look around and realize there's 191 other people who are coming for you. And you should be thinking, I'm coming for 191 people. When Kyrie Irving was a senior in high school, he was at the top 100 camp. There was the top 100 players in the country. He was the best. He was number 1. The first day I trained with a guy, I did some camps with a guy who trained him individually, and they said the first day of the camp, everybody was looking around and they were trying to figure out, who's this Kyrie Irving kid? We've heard all about Kyrie Irving. He's the best point guard we've seen in years. Who is he? They couldn't really tell. They couldn't find out who he was. No one really stood out. The second day, he completely dominated the camp. That's the kid. That's Kyrie Irving. And they asked him, they said, why did you hold back yesterday? What changed from yesterday to today? He said, I was just looking around trying to find who was the second best player in this camp. Because he already knew that he was the first best player. That's the mentality that you need to have. I'm not coming here to fit in. I'm coming here to separate myself. At the same time, 3.1% of high school seniors make college. So there's 192 kids here. That means 5 to 6 of you. 6 kids in this room will probably play at the college level. So everything I think about is, how do I separate myself? I woke up this morning, I knew there was 12 really good trainers here. I wasn't coming here to be one of 12. I was coming here to separate myself. And that's not me saying anything against them. These are the best guys around. I know they're going to be great, but I'm coming to elevate my game, and that's how I'm approaching it. And that's how you should approach it. How do you separate yourself? Do you spend more time playing Fortnite and going to the park in 2K than instead of going to the actual park? If that's you, then you probably don't really want it that bad. And it's not that you can never play Fortnite, it's just that you got to have priorities, right? NBA players play Fortnite, but they take care of their bodies, they take care of their games, they hit the weights, they do all that stuff first. Everything else is after that. Does that make sense? 2 claps. All right, everybody stand up. Hustle up. Stand up. Hold the ball still and listen. I always say I need 3 things at every one of my workouts. I need 3 things. I already gave you one. I need eyes. That means coach talks, you got eyes, but it also means that your eyes are always up. I make a good play. I don't put my eyes to the sky and say, thank you, Jesus, I'm the greatest person ever. If I make a bad play, I don't look at the ground and pout like a little baby. My eyes are up. I'm steady. I know who I am, and I'm ready to go. I'm playing present. That's what that means. I'm playing in the moment. I'm always living present. Number 2, I need your energy. Energy and effort. Camps like this are good when coaches bring energy, but when players bring energy. Right? I teach and coach every day, and if the players don't bring energy, it's not fun for me. So I need you to bring energy. And number 3, you got to bring mistakes. Don't be the guy who goes half speed because you're worried about messing up, because you want to look good for mom, you want to look good for dad, you want to impress somebody. We don't get better when we go half speed. We get better when we push ourselves out of our comfort zone. So give everything you got. Bring your mistakes to this camp, and I guarantee when you leave at 5:30 or whenever that is, you're going to be better for it. All right? 4th graders, 3rd graders, what's the youngest? All the way down there at the end. 8th graders down here. Line up. Let's go.